Now, in my last video, I was just showing you this, what this guy just said when he said, fuck off, your country rape and torture women with impunity. Being gay is perfectly normal. Being a monster is not. Okay, yeah, you're right. Monster is not being a, yeah, that's right. It's not normal being a monster, right? Just like just like in 2018, when the, when the leading death a child, not adult, a child is through gun violence. That's a monster thing to do. Oh, also, shooting schools, shooting schools for no because you got bullied. Go shooting freaking 50 people in a freaking no shooting 400 people and killing 50 in Las Vegas, right? It's also a monster thing to do. But let's go blame black people for being a monster, right? Because there's no way your country did anything wrong because nobody's in jail, nobody committed murder there, nobody raped anybody. Nobody ever tortured anybody in America because it's the most peaceful place in the world, right? Now, right after that comment, right next to him, this guy says, "See, that's why people aren't immigrants if that's the kind of people they got." So this guy's that's the only kind of people they got. So that's because they aren't immigrants because of gays. Is that the biggest reason, or is it because he's just a racist person in general? I can like this is the exact same post. This is the exact same post, and with other white people making the exact same comments against gays, but you don't see comments like this against them. You don't see comments like this against them. I wonder why. I wonder why. And I got so mad, and this is what I said. This news has a black a black man and a white gay, but people are still being racist to black people in this comment. I noticed. I see white people making the same comments like this too, but nobody's saying that you only think this like this because you're black or African, and that's 100% true, right? And look at that, right? Literally, you're backward country, black person, this, all that kind of stuff, all hate, all hate. Now, here's what this white guy, what I would have read from the other video, right? I'm just gonna read it again real quick to remind you. He said, "Where did the good old days go? This word truly freaked out. Then they put them on TV like they do something so good. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about kids seeing this. Do you want me to be what? I mean, no. Do what you want to be, what you are, but do it in your privacy. Again, it's not about me, about the kids winning something like this for the first time. So he's just pretty much saying that he is worried about the kids getting confused and all that kind of stuff, right? Just like that black lady pretty much was saying, right? Exactly, right? He was saying almost the exact same thing as her, right? She's saying the exact same thing. That will be the most sad part why adopt bringing innocent child and confusing their mind. See? Confusing the mind. Exact same thing. Same thing, right? But nobody fucking told him, do you speak English? Or do you get free money just because you're black, because you're black women and all that kind of stuff? Anyways, right? Because you have a lot of kids. No. All he got was, you're worried about kids seeing a marriage couple kissing, right? Two dumbest thing I read in 2 minutes. Now that's a hateful comment, a regular hateful comment, right? It's a regular hateful comment, right? It's not too hateful, but just making, just calling the other person a dumbass, right? Being hateful to the other person. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You sound dumb. Two different comments. Just call him dumb. A regular anger comment. A regular comment. I'm with you. All right, and people agree with him, right? Some people agree with him and all that kind of stuff. And this guy said that I am not getting into this marriage couple crap with you, buddy. Marriage is between a man and a woman. Got it? This world is so freaked up with BS like this. But hey, what do we do? It's the law, right? Again, I don't care what you do, you girl ass man, but don't do that shit in the eye shot of our kids. Have some freaking respect, right? He's just saying have some respect. Don't kiss each other in front of our kids, right? He's just saying this, and he's a white man saying this, right? But and this guy sound even way more hateful than that black lady. But nobody's saying that. Do you speak English? Or why are you because you're white, don't trust a white person because they're gonna spin hate? This guy's saying way more hateful things than an African person said too, right? The African person actually only made one comment. He actually came back and said something even more hateful. But nobody is attacking him racially. Just a regular comment. Just a regular comment. Anyways, right? It's no point in keeping showing most of it, right? But this is pretty much what I'm making this video. I'm just trying to explain to you that people online are very hypocrites. Are very hypocrites against black people and African people in general. Because I've seen this way too many times on Fox News, CNN, even Canadian news and other news networks, right? Including Al Jazeera too. When a black person says something similar to somebody else, and then they say you only act this way because you're black. You only act this way because you're black. You're only being hateful because you're black. You're only like this because you're black. But if I am white, if I am freaking some other person, if I am Chinese, and I say anything hateful the exact same way a black person said it, then it's okay. Because how am I racist?